I'm with Pat from the Autumnwood Farm, and we are here at their open house. It is your third year out here. Can you tell me about some of the different things that are going on?
Yeah, you're right, Tim. It is our third year. We've got creamery tours. The people can see where the milk that's produced here is bottled, pasteurized and bottled right on the farm. We've got a young farmer play area. We've got cheese samples, gelato samples made from our milk, cow milking demonstrations. We've also got a free pork roast sponsored by the Farm Bureau.
Okay.
Those are some of the activities we've got planned, along with the hay rides. People seem to be enjoying themselves.
All right, okay. You do sell several different products. What products do you sell?
Yeah, we pasteurize and bottle our own milk right here on the farm in glass bottles. We have the skim milk, 1% milk, whole milk, cream line or non-homogenized milk, and then a chocolate milk that people seem to not be able to get enough of. And we also, during the holidays, we bottle pumpkin spice eggnog. And with that, along with our half and half, that's kind of a continual sales item, kind of round out our complement of products.
What is the process from the cows all the way until it gets into the stores?
Okay, well, the folks that are eating the pork roast can take a look at the cows out on the pasture today. They're just kind of lounging peacefully out there, munching on some grass. We bring them in, milk them twice a day. The milk is never open to the air, never touched by human hands. We have cooling and holding tank over in the dairy barn. When we're ready to bottle here, then we'll sanitize the system over here and pipe milk over. That day will start about 4 o'clock on Monday morning. If it's a good day, we'll make skim milk and whole milk on Monday and hopefully be done by 10 p.m.
Okay. All right. So, anything else that you guys supply? I know that there's also like gelatos and cheese and everything samples you guys have out here. Do you guys create any of that stuff?
We supply the milk that the product are made from. We don't actually make them here, but we supply the milk from which they are made.
Okay. All right. How long has Autumnwood Farm been in existence?
My grandparents moved here in about 1902 and raised their 15 kids here in the 2-bedroom house that still stands on the farm. My dad was the 11th of that family, and so he raised me and my 5 siblings here. Mom and Dad raised us 6, and then now for the last 20 years, my wife and I have been raising our 4 kids here.
Okay.
So it's several generations. Our kids are the 4th generation on this farm.
Okay. Always a dairy farm?
In prior years, it was kind of a general farm.
Okay.
You had the dairy and the chickens and the few hogs and the vegetables and such not. In fact, they used to grow pickles and sell them in Forest Lake.
Oh, really?
This is years and years ago. Since about the 1950s, it's primarily a dairy farm.
Okay. All right. Anything else you would like to tell any of our viewers know out in the Forest Lake community about the farm or anything?
Well, the only thing I'd like to say is we do the best we can producing the best, freshest local milk that they can find. And I can say for a fact they won't find it any fresher. Last week, it was in the cows at 7 p.m. It was on the store shelf by 7 a.m. the next morning.
That's really awesome.
It is fresh.
Yes, it is. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thanks, Tim.
All right, I'm Erin from Autumnwood Farm, and today we're doing milking demonstrations. So, quick synopsis of what happens when we milk the cow. First, we take a towel and wipe off each of the cow's teats, make sure they're clean and sanitary. The cows will then take that as a sign to let down their milk, and they release oxytocin, which is a hormone that helps them do that. We will then follow that with a teat dip that cleans the teats, it sanitizes them, has a little bit of iodine in it to help that out. We leave that on for about 60 seconds. Then we'll wipe that off and put the milker on. The milker will be on for about 5 to 7 minutes. Cow will give anywhere from 7 to 8 gallons of milk. And when she's done, a computer chip in the milker senses that and takes off the milker. Once that's complete, we'll follow it with another dipping of that teat dip to sanitize and make sure that the cow's udder is healthy as well as the rest of her. The cows really enjoy being milked, and it's like a massage to them. All the machinery, all of the milking machines are rinsed, sanitized, go through an acid wash and detergent wash before they're used. We want to make sure that this is top quality milk that comes out of the cow, and every dairy farm does that to make sure that there's good milk from the cow to you.